Good morning, my dear students of class 6, and I am happy to welcome you all to my zoology class for today. What are we going to learn in today's class? Today's topic is going to be, we will start a new lesson today. It is the circulatory system. What is the name of the lesson? The circulatory system. Okay. In that lesson, we are going to start with a topic called as blood groups. So, what will be today's topic for us? Blood groups. Okay. So, let us get started. You all have blood groups, right? Hope you know what a blood group you have. What is blood group? You may have, say for example, my blood group is B positive. No? So, the blood group is B and there is one either positive or negative symbol near the blood group. Similarly, you also will be having blood groups. If you do not know what is your blood group, ask your parents, and even if they do not know, just get it checked. Okay, because you should be aware of your blood group, because it may help in times of emergencies all. Okay, so please you should know your blood groups. Okay, how many types of blood groups you know? Have you heard about A blood group, B, O? So, you must have heard certain names of blood groups. Okay, so in detail we will be learning about blood groups in today's class. So, before learning about the types of blood groups all, you should know about two important terms. Okay, the first term is called antigen. What is the first term? Antigen. And the second term is called antibodies. Okay. Based on the presence and absence of these antigens and antibodies only, you may wonder, no, why every person, we are all human beings, all of us have the same blood color, red color is our blood color, no. So, why there is variation? Whatever type of blood, it is of same texture and same color only. Then what is different among these types of blood groups? So, it is all based on the presence or absence of these antigens and antibodies. Okay. So, you should know what is the antigen and you should know what is the antibody first. Then only we can learn about the types of blood groups. What is the antigen? What is it? Antigens are proteins. What is the antigen? It is a type of, you have many proteins in your body, no? Like say for example, even your hair is made up of a protein. So, every part of your body is made up of different types of proteins. Similarly, this antigen is also a protein. So, what is antigen? It is a protein. Where can you find this protein? It is present on the surface of RBC cells. What is RBC? Red blood cells, no? So, you have already studied about RBC cells. It is biconcave in shape, that all you know, right. So, where is this antigen present? This type of protein is present on the surface. It will be sticking on to the surface of the RBC cells. Whose RBC cells? Every one of us will have this antigen sticking on to the RBC cells. Okay. And then there are two types of antigens, type A and type B. So, all human beings will either have type A antigen or type B antigen. Based on that combination only the blood group varies. Okay. So, this is about antigens. What do you know about antigens? What is a antigen? Antigen is a protein. Where it is present? It is present on the surface of every one of us RBC cells. Then what are the types of possible antigens that can exist in the blood? Either type A antigen or type B antigen. Clear? This is about the antigens. See, this is type A. It is shown in the form of circles, and this is type B. It is in the form of spikes, no? Actually, you don't have anything, you don't have balls or you don't have spikes on the RBC cells in reality. Just to differentiate, just for teaching purpose, like this big structures are shown. Okay. Actually, it is so small, you cannot even see with your naked eye. Okay. Just to show the difference, like this, a diagrammatic representation is given. For A it is shown as circles and for B it is shown as spikes. Clear? Then what is a antibody? So antigens, you know, antigens are proteins. No? What are antibodies? Antibodies are again proteins only. Okay, just like antigens, antibodies are also proteins. Where are these proteins found? These proteins are found in the plasma of the blood. Okay, what is plasma? Have you heard this word plasma? See, in your blood, what is the color of your blood? It is red, no? Why it is red in color? Because of the presence of RBC cells, because of hemoglobin pigment only it is red in color. Actually, if you remove the RBC cells, there is no color for your blood. Because RBC cells are present only, your blood is red in color. Okay. Suppose you take some blood, take 10 ml of blood and then you centrifuge the blood. What is centrifugation? Actually, your washing machine, all what we use now, it acts based on the principle of centrifugation. So, when something rotates very fast, what will happen in washing machine? In that case, the water will drain down and go away. No? Similarly, if you take the blood, 10 ml of blood if you take, and if you subject it to centrifugation, if you rotate it very fastly, what will happen? The blood cells, the RBC cells and WBC cells will settle down. It will settle down and the top portion will be a clear fluid which is colorless. There is no color for that fluid. Clear? What did I tell you? If you take blood and centrifuge, which means if you rotate it very fast, not with your hand, there is a machine called centrifugation machine. So, if you do that, what will happen? All the blood cells will settle down and the remaining colorless fluid is called as plasma. Okay, I told you everything will settle down, no? But this antibodies will remain in the plasma, that will not settle down. Clear? Even I don't know if you have heard about this, for some diseases, no, even now for corona also, plasma treatment is suggested. So, that plasma is nothing but this one only. The blood is taken and the cells are removed and the fluid alone is injected as a treatment method. Okay. Why? Because it is rich in antibodies. Always plasma is rich in antibodies. Why you need antibodies? If you have many antibodies, it means that your immune system is good in condition. Okay, antibodies always provide immunity to the body. That's why they are using plasma for treatment. Okay, now what you know about antibodies? It is a protein, and where the protein is present, the antibody protein is present in the plasma of the blood. Okay, then again, what are the types of antibodies? Just like antigens, there are two types of antibodies called antibody A and antibody B. Every time for antigen, when you write A and B, you have to use capital A and capital B, and every time when you want to write the type of antibodies, you have to write small a and small b. Clear? So, antibodies are always represented by small a and small b. So, antibodies are proteins present in the plasma and they are represented as small a and small b types. Okay. Now, what are the 4 types of blood groups? There are 4 types of blood groups. Okay, I didn't tell about that. How many types of blood groups are there? Totally there are only 4 types of blood groups. Every human being will have one among these 4 types only. Okay, who discovered, like who found about, like there is different type of blood groups? A person called as Carl Landsteiner. Carl Landsteiner is the one who found that there are 4 types of blood groups. What are those 4 types? First one is A blood group, second one is B blood group, third is AB, and the 4th one is O. So, every one of us will fall under these 4 categories, one of the 4 categories only. What are they? A, B, AB or O. Okay. What are the properties of these 4 types of blood groups? So I told you, 4 types: group A, group B, group AB and group O. A person, listen carefully, a person with group A blood group, a person with, suppose if a person's blood group is A, this is the man, okay, this man will have antigens. Remember, the first column is for antigens and the second column is for antibodies. What did I tell you? The first, not column, the first row is for antigens and the second row is for antibodies. Okay? A person with A blood group will have antigen A. See, it is given as the caption is given. If there is a ball, pink ball, that it means antigen A. So this man, this is RBC cell, his blood RBC cell surface has antigen A, okay, and all antibodies will have a diamond shape green color, okay. So circle pink is for antigen A, diamond green is for antigen B. Okay, a person with A blood group will have antigen A on his or her RBC cell and will have antibody B. This is for antibody, I told you, the second row is for antibody. Antibody B in the, where antibody B will be present? In the plasma of the blood. So, A blood group person will have antigen A on the RBC cell and antibody B in the plasma. Okay. This one concept you have to remember: antigen and antibody should never interact together. If it interacts, the blood will clot. Your blood should remain in fluid form inside the body, no? If the blood clots inside your body, you will die. Okay. So when it will clot, the structure of antigen is like this and the structure of antibody for this person is like this. So this cannot be a lock and key method. Okay. Like lock and key, if it fits, then it will result in blood clotting. Say for example, what is the shape of antibody? This is antibody A, no? Antibody A is this shape. This and this can fit exactly. Like this it can fit. Okay. But a person who has this A antigen will never have A antibody. In case if it somehow enters into the person's body blood will fully clot. Okay. But this doesn't happen because antigen A structure is like this and this person with A blood group will have antibody B. So this and this will never fit together, so there is no blood clot. Okay. Blood clot should happen only when there is an injury and when your skin is cut and if suppose blood is oozing out, no. So in the external environment only there should be blood clot, never inside your body there should be blood clot. The person will die immediately. Okay. So here similarly a person with B blood group will have antigen like this, like green diamonds he will have. Suppose if this person has antibody B, if this person with B blood group has this type of antibody, it will act like lock and key and there will be blood clot. Okay, but it does not exist. That's why in the chart it is given always a person with blood group B will have antigen B but antibody A. So how it will have occur in the blood for B blood group people? The antigen will be like this but the antibody will be like this. So this will not match and there is no blood clot. Clear? Only if they are going to act like a lock and key, if they fit together only there will be blood clot. Clear? And what about AB blood group people? A person with AB blood group will have both the antigens. See, antigen A also this person has, antigen B also this person has. But in the plasma, there is no antibody at all. If there is going to be any one of the two antibodies, then what will happen? There will be lock and key method and it will go and bind and there will be blood clot. But there is no antibody at all in the plasma of AB blood group people. So, there is no chance for blood clotting. That is why the blood is a fluid for AB blood group people. And what about O? O blood group people will not have any antigen on their, see the surface, it is blank, no, it has no antigens at all. So, O blood group people will have no antigens, none of the antigens is present, but the antibodies will have both A antigen and B antigen. But there is nothing for these antibodies to go and clot with the antigen. So, again there is no blood clot, that is why the blood is a fluid. Clear? This chart you have to memorize. So, for today's homework you will draw this chart and send me. Okay? So, what did we learn? A blood group people will always have antigen A, antibody B. B blood group people will have antigen B and antibody A. And AB blood group people will have both the type of antigens but no antibodies. And O blood group people will have no antigen at all, but in the plasma you can find both the type of antibodies. Okay, this is like a rule or like a formula. This you have to memorize, or you can, if you can understand and keep the concept in mind, you need not memorize. Okay, it is better to memorize for your level. Okay, then one more rule like this you have: who can donate blood to who? Okay, so whenever a person donates blood, or whenever there is a accident and a person needs blood, what doctors do? They check for the blood and they give announcements all, no, like we need this type of blood group. Based on what they conclude what type of blood should be administered, there is one more rule for that. Okay, say for example, O blood group a person is called the universal donor. This you have to keep in mind. O blood group person is called universal donor, which means he can donate blood to all the type of blood group people. Okay, so a person with O blood group can donate blood to O blood group person or A blood group person, B blood group person and AB blood group person. O blood group person can donate blood to all the type of blood group people. Okay, what about A blood group person? A person with A blood group can donate to the same type, like again to one more A blood group person, as well as he can donate blood to AB blood group people. Okay, so A blood group people can donate blood only to two other categories. What all categories? Either to A blood group people or to AB blood group people. Then what about B blood group people? B blood group people can also donate blood to B blood group and AB. Clear? And AB blood group people can donate blood only to AB blood group people. Okay, so this is the rule for blood donation or recipients. Whoever donates the blood, he is called the donor, and whoever receives the blood, he is called the recipient. Clear? This chart also you are going to write for your today's homework. You need not draw this blood drop all, just write OA, BAB and write this side also and draw the arrow marks clearly with different colors. I have used 3 colors here, no, green, blue and red. Similarly, you can use different colors for every type of blood group. Clear? So, learn these 2 charts and you study and then draw. Just don't copy, study, draw and get your parent signature also and send it to me. Okay, this will be for your homework. So, read page number 109 and also draw the blood group charts for both the charts you have to draw. Clear? So that is all for today's class, and until I meet you in your next class, you all take care and bye bye.